Hey everyone, welcome back to PEEKABOO'S Journey
with Basil Bun and Riker the Rescue.
So as I mentioned in our last video, PEEKABOO celebrated her first birthday. Aww. We decided we were just going to keep it small and just have like the senior staff from the vet clinic to attend. But we had some emergencies and Dr. Beal was very busy getting caught up on her work, so she could not attend. And then Jen's poor dog Ellie got sick and she had to stay overnight at the clinic to take care of her. So the only person that came was Evan, our construction guy, and his daughter Shoshana, and we had such a lovely time together. And I wanted to order a carrot cake for us humans, but the local grocery store was not making them that week. So I took it upon myself to make a carrot cake for the first time ever. I've never baked a cake in my life. And it turned out so good. I was a little crooked, but it turned out great. And then I made PEEKABOO a rabbit-safe cake. So I made some like flat round biscuits out of her pellets and some hay. And I think I put carrot and some parsley and bananas. And I put that in my food dehydrator. I read somewhere that you can make rabbit-safe icing with freeze-dried bananas. It has to be freeze-dried. And then I put it through my Vitamix. I added like frozen raspberries, mashed them up, and then that was all the moisture that it needed. And then I dehydrated some rose petals from my garden because PEEKABOO loves rose petals. Basil does not. And then I decorated it and it looked so good. I swear I did not expect it to look this good. I thought it was going to look horrible, but it turned out so good. And then of course I felt bad for Ryker because he also needed a little piece of cake. So I made him a dog-safe cake with some oat flour. I used my Vitamix to turn some whole rolled oats into powder. Yeah, I put some peanut butter in there and egg, and I sweetened it with a tiny bit of honey. Yeah, so everybody got a piece of cake.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear PEEKABOO. Happy birthday to you. Yay! Alright, let's see if she wants to taste some. You liking that? Oh, she's loving it. Are you ready for your cake? Are you ready for your cake? Sit. Sit. Here, here's your cake.
What's in the dog cake?
Peanut butter and like rolled oats. Hey, come on, buddy. Come on. Okay. Come on. Come. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Come on. Come on, buddy. Ooh, yeah. There you go. Oh my God, he's so cute. That's so cute. So cute.
It was just so lovely, a nice quiet little birthday for PEEKABOO, and everyone loved their cake. Of course, I only let PEEKABOO and Basil have a little bite each, and then I put it in the fridge, and every day for a few days I kind of give them a little bite, but I just stuck it in the freezer because there's just too much sugar in there and it's just not good for them. So maybe in a few weeks I'll let them have another bite. Ow. So Riker has been doing really well with the bunnies. They're getting more and more used to him every day. PEEKABOO lets him go right up to her now and sniff her and stuff. And they can all just sit together, supervised of course. And Riker's just been pretty chill. Like, he does kind of like to eat their poops.
Out.
And Dr. Beale said that's okay a little bit here and there, but he also likes to kind of nibble on their hay, but I always try to stop him. The good news is he does not like their pellets, so that's good. But yeah, it's just so nice to have them all sitting together. So Riker, he doesn't really like to walk, like he takes a lot of breaks, and it's always in kind of like the same spots. Like as soon as we leave the house, he takes a break right when we turn the corner. It's just ridiculous, and whenever he sees someone on the walk, he has to stop and say hi. He has to stop and say hi to all the dogs, and he's just so funny because he looks like a husky, but he's got floppy ears. I love that because my other husky also had floppy ears, and he sits on his lower back, and that's because he had some hip problems when he was born. But overall, he is just doing so great. He has doubled in size, in weight, since we got him. So he was about 15 pounds when we got him, and now he is just over 30 pounds. But yeah, he's been having some issues with his ears, so they were really itchy, and we took him to go see Dr. Beale, and she showed me how to treat him with this ear solution.
Against the ear, just do a little squirt and it'll find its way down the canal for gravity help. Then I put a little gauze right, just kind of stuff it down there, massaging the base of the ear. And usually they actually don't mind it because they're like, ooh, you're itching. Yeah, no, he's fine. This is a big thing. Look at all that juicy goodness. Oh, and then they'll shake out a little bit.
And it's been a few weeks, and now his ears are totally awesome. They look healthy and not too red, so that's really great. But he has been on and off puking every now and then because he's a puppy and his stomach is very sensitive. So we were at the vet again today, and I've been staying in the living room with him, sleeping and letting him out when he needs to puke. And I think finally today he's doing better. But when we first got him for the first week, he was also puking, and she had to put an IV. It was just scary, but that's how it is when you have a puppy. A puppy is so much work than the bunnies, guys. I thought the bunnies were a lot of work, but they are just a breeze now. Like, I appreciate the bunnies so much more. They are just so self-sufficient. I have a new appreciation for them. But yeah, puppies are just like newborn babies, I guess. It's been very tiring, and I've been trying to shoot this video a million times, but I keep getting distracted because Riker needs my attention, and this whole house is falling apart, and I lost all my nails. I've just been constantly just washing my hands, cleaning up messes, cleaning up all sorts of messes, and I have no more nails. Anyway, what else? Yeah, Riker doesn't really like to play fetch.
Come on. Get the apple. Get the apple. Go. Go get it. Oh, come on. Ready? 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 Go get it. Come on, dude. What kind of dog doesn't like to play fetch? Ready? Ready? Get it! Yeah, good job. Good boy. Good boy. Ready? Ready? Go get it! Go! Good boy. Give it to me. Drop it. Drop it.
He's just not as excitable as other dogs, which is nice. People meet us and they're just like right away, oh wow, he's so calm for a puppy. And I'm like, yeah, we have 2 bunnies, so it works out great. Then they notice how huge his paws are because they're really big. Then they say, oh, he's going to be a big dog. And then he sits down and he's sitting on his lower back and everyone laughs, and it's so cute. So yeah, he's our awesome, cute, dopey doggy. About 2 weeks ago, he started to respond to his name. So he knows his name now, which is really, really cool. And I got these like talking buttons, 8 of them, and I'm trying to teach him, you know, basic words like outside and walk, poo-poo, and all these other things. But he hit the button to to go outside the other day. I don't know if it was a mistake, but I immediately ran to the door and let him out. But then he stopped doing it. So it's gonna take a lot of training.
You want to go outside? Hit the button. You know what to do. You want to go outside? You want to go outside? Hit the button. Good boy! Good boy, there you go. Good boy.
What else? So we took Riker to the clinic, was it last week? And we did a photo shoot for all of the new puppies at Ziggy's Rescue, where we adopted Riker. The lady that runs that, her name's Laura. She's amazing. She has her hands full with a ton of new dogs and puppies, and so we had a photographer come in and take all their photos, and Riker was kind of just assisting and kind of giving moral support to all the puppies, and it was so much fun and it was really cute. And now all these wonderful photos are up on the website. So somebody asked in my comments section how Basil is doing now with his litter box, because he was kind of marking it a lot all around it and going inside it too, but he's doing great. Like, so he marked next to the litter box. I just left it there for like 2 weeks. I think that's all he wanted to do, just mark around it, and then he started going in the litter box, and then after about 2 or 3 weeks I cleaned it up with my wet vac, and he hasn't done it since. Oh, so one fun thing I've been doing for the bunnies is I've been making them these foraging boxes out of these clear containers. So there's a local farm here that sells huge bags of hay and wood chips, and the bunnies really love their Timothy hay, and so I've been filling the bottom with some wood chips and then putting a layer of like this stale hay that I had from ages ago, and then on top of that I put some of their good hay, and I've been throwing like a little bit of carrots in there and some rose petals that I've dehydrated, and they've been loving it. And the great thing is I can just lift up the bottom to see if they've peed a lot, because they can't help it, they have to pee in these situations. They usually only just pee on one side, and so after a few days I've been just dumping it out and changing it. They've been really loving it, and I just had to do it that way because I've bought like 3 or 4 different kinds of hay feeders, and they just make a mess all over the carpet, and I have to vacuum every day, and it's just been driving me crazy. So this is kind of like the way you would do a litter box normally, but they still love their other litter box. So this is more just for foraging and for fun. Oh, I just wanted to thank my niece Clara, who made this gorgeous little card for PEEKABOO'S birthday. I cannot believe how good she is at drawing. It's so awesome. We love it so much.
PEEKABOO, what do you think? You like that? Look, it looks just like you. So cute.
So that's all I wanted to share. We didn't receive any gifts in our P.O. box, so if any of you guys sent something, I'm sorry we haven't received it yet, but we do have a P.O. box set up now. If anyone wants to send something to PEEKABOO, Basil, or Ryker, that would be really fun. I will feature it on the next channel, but please don't feel obligated to send anything. Someone just suggested that I try it because it might be fun for you guys. Yeah, I mean, they're spoiled. They have too much stuff, way too much stuff. So it's just if you're really dying to get them something, then go for it. Anyways, that's all I have to share for today, and we will see you next time. Bye. Oh no.
What are you doing? You are hilarious. Eat it, Peekaboo. Come on, he's gonna beat you. Nice one. Come on, come. Good boy. All right, let's try the stairs.
I know our dog hated the stairs.
Oh, good boy. Oh, it's so cute. Look at him. Oh, so cute. I'm just taunting him with my toes.